Guys, today we've got one of the most hyped sneakers dropping this entire month, and I think it's gonna end up being the cheapest. We also got one of the world's most futuristic shoes, and a bunch more. Let's kick this off with a pair that I thought was gonna be a lot easier to get, but I had to battle to grab these. In fact, these were so hard to get, I couldn't even really get my actual size, so I'm hoping they do fit. This is a lot heavier than it should be. Very shiny, so a little bit of an indicator on what's inside. Wow. Okay, so you're met with extra laces. You've got orange, which is pretty strange of an addition. And you've also got, what do you got in here? Yellow. So I don't really know why they're adding these colors, but why not? This is the Skepta and Puma collaboration. Okay, maybe a little bit better than I was anticipating. Definitely looking small though, so not entirely sure if they're gonna fit. So here we have them, looking very, very simple, but also super interesting at the same time. It's kind of weird. So you can see the colorway is very, I guess, simple. Like it's mostly black, especially from afar. Well, actually, they're kind of shining on camera, I'm not gonna lie. That's like the main standout feature of these things, is that they're completely iridescent. So when you hit them with a flash, they just light up like massively. But for the most part, like from afar, broad daylight, they're gonna look pretty much just blacked out. So it's pretty surprising that they threw in such colorful laces. I can't really imagine ever using those colors, but hey, to each their own. One thing that I was very kind of curious about was where the price tag comes in, because you look at this pair of shoes and you're like, oh, it's you know, a pretty simple sneaker. Like there's not much to it. Minimal paneling, the materials are nothing too crazy. However, they retail at $200. So I was thinking to myself, like, damn, that's quite a steep price tag. I mean, they feel nice. Like there's a decent amount of padding around the ankle area, and actually, surprisingly, this iridescent material feels a lot better than I thought. Like it kind of feels like a leather and not like a super, you know, synthetic material like you would expect with this effect that's going on. You get some chrome on here, which isn't my favorite, especially down on the actual midsole, because when that gets scuffed and scratched, like it's going to be super visible and super obvious. Now, let me try and slide my feet in, because this is the big thing. I couldn't get my size. They actually fit, kind of. Like maybe a tiny bit snug. I mean, it's only a half size down, but you can see rocking them. I mean, obviously, I mean, we always do this and then I'm like, it's not the right fit, but are they kind of lighting up? It's hard to tell. I might turn the flash on. Oh, that is sick. Yo. Okay, so on the phone, they look incredible. Like they are so lit up. It's actually unbelievable. So if you have a phone with a flash and you just record them, they light up like crazy. I'll throw this B-roll in. It's super, super cool. This is definitely a cool pair that I did really want to add to the collection. So this is the Skepta Puma collaboration, and yes, the price tag is very steep, and I don't know if it needed to be that expensive, but still, I mean, it's a dope pair. Let me know what you think of these down in the comment section, but let's keep it moving. All right, this one, I know what it is. It's kind of like a little bit of a personal experiment that I've been going on. A lot more is gonna make sense when I open this thing up. A brand new model. These literally just launched like the other day. So this is the ON Cloudrunner 2. Very simple design. I mean, it feels pretty soft in hand. I wonder how good these are going to be on foot. Essentially, if you guys watched my top 10 most comfortable sneakers video, I'm not going to spoil it for you if you haven't seen it. There was a pair of On running shoes that ranked very, very high. I tried quite a few different models to come to that conclusion, to find out which is the most comfortable model that On offers, and I think it was the Cloud Surfer that I tried. This is the Cloudrunner, the second generation version. The little personal test that I'm going through currently is I've actually started running. My entire life, I've hated running, but since I'm dieting currently, what I've been doing is basically testing out different running shoes, just basically doing a 5K with each new shoe that I've got. So the most recent ones, the New Balance Rebel V4, I tried those out the other day. Either way, I was gonna test these ones out next. You know, a very basic looking pair, but if they are ultra comfortable like everybody says that these things are, I will definitely let you know. I'm trying to figure out what the most comfortable everyday sneaker is. Judging on the last ones I tried, these, they have a lot of potential. potential. I have been waiting quite a while to get these things in, so let me just open them up and show you guys, because I'm super excited to see these things, man. Really package this thing up. It even has my name. You get a pair of socks. Yo, this is the Lotus one by Zellerfeld. This is a fully 3D printed sneaker, and the way that I ordered these things was literally with my iPhone camera. So I scanned my feet and these things came in the mail. So I'm definitely gonna have to put them to the test, try them on and see if they actually fit. I actually ordered this pair of shoes, which you guys will probably see in a future upcoming video. When I flew out to Germany because Zellerfeld invited me to check out their facility. It was mind-blowing, but you guys are gonna have to wait for the video. But this is the pair of shoes that I ordered when I was there. So let's try these things out, because I have to find out if this is a pair of shoes that I can actually wear and if they fit. They look a little bit big. They look sick, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, they are a little bit big. I can feel that I have some room at the end, but because this entry point is a lot tighter, it doesn't really feel like a massive deal. Like, I could still wear these things easy. Incredibly futuristic. Like, someone freaking just designed these things, put them into the software, and the machine just created them. It's freaking mind-blowing. Let me know what you think of these, and if you've ever tried any shoes from Zellerfeld, highly recommend it. It's quite a crazy experience, scanning your feet and then getting this in the mail. Final package. This one, I don't know what I think yet. I really don't know. Not entirely sure how hard they're going to be to style either, but we'll figure it out. We'll see what they're all about. Ah, the regular one. So, regular box, which is, you know, I kind of liked it when they were going crazy with the boxes. That was a good time. Like, what they did with the Black Phantoms was so freaking good, but yeah, you're basically getting like the reverse mocha color box. Now, of course, you get that signature Travis Scott paper, nothing new there. But what's inside is 100% new. Oh, it's the Travis Scott Elkins colorway. That is not what I expected at all. You know what? This reminds me of the military blue 4s that recently dropped. Like, this is not white leather. It is probably a very similar color. I don't have it here, but it's like a grayish, maybe a slight blue tint to it. Kind of makes these things look a little bit dull. Like, it's not as bright. It does seem like you get a decent amount of laces. So we've got a red one. So the ones that come on the sneakers are yellow. And they are, in fact, that kind of like wax style blue. There's the other color that you get. I kind of wish they included a white pair or whatever the hell this color is. Okay, so unexpectedness out of the way. That's my initial impressions is definitely it's duller than I was expecting. Now in hand, they do just look like a little bit washed out. It's definitely got nice materials. I will give it that. Like, you do get very, very soft, buttery suede for all of the yellow color that you see on the upper. All of the actual leather is tumbled and it feels great. Like, this is nice. It's sturdy. It's thick. Like, it just feels like it's gonna hold up to a lot. Same thing with the blue reverse swoosh. So that's one thing that you can always kind of count on with Travis Scott. They elevate it in an actual, you know, practical way with nicer materials. So the tongue is like very yellow. Like, that's how I kind of expected the rest of the sneaker to look. Also, the yellow laces are a lot brighter as well. It's like you're getting 3 different colors of yellow. So I think these were first thought to be like the canary yellow colorway, later changed to Elkins because this is the colors of Travis Scott's high school. And he recently gifted a bunch of these pairs to his high school, which was pretty cool. And then allegedly most of them sold them on StockX like the next day. There's also a lot of rumors that these things have been backdoored as well, which, yeah, it's not a good sign. Although it's a Travis Scott sneaker, what are we talking about? They're going to be damn near impossible. However, I do think these are going to end up being the cheapest, not to mention that just the color of these things versus the rest is a whole lot less wearable. So the general populace is going to kind of, you know, want to buy the other colors versus this one. But this is something truly different. This is the most unique Travis Scott sneaker we've seen so far in terms of like the Jordan 1s. Definitely a different colorway. It's not just utilizing all of the earth tones, which I do like. And you know what? They might grow on me. If I was wearing this, would you think like, damn, what does it look like? Not that bad. I'm leaving the door open. I could warm up to them or they could grow on me. But in terms of release details, if you want to throw your name in the hat, these things drop on the 25th of May through the Nike Sneakers app, and there should be some other raffles as well. They are going to be very, very hard to get. Oh yeah, and also last week we took a look at these, which, wow, I mean, just looking at them again, these are definitely, like, if I had to choose between these two, I'm going for the Futura dunks. These are so freaking nice. If you want to see them on foot and stuff, just check the other video out that I did last week on this pair. I honestly, at the moment, don't know if this is the worst colorway. I'm really, like, thinking to myself that these could look pretty cool. You know, like summertime with the right outfit, you know, especially with like shorts and stuff like that. I'm gonna hold off on my initial, like, I'm not gonna rank them just yet. I'm gonna wear these things around. I'm gonna try a bunch of different outfits on and see what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. Are you liking the Elkins Travis Scott, or are you not a fan and just wish that he stuck to regular earth tones like he has in the past few years? Drop your thoughts down there. Don't forget these things drop on the 25th, but that is all of the sneakers I got. Oh yeah, and if you do want to check these things out before they drop on the sneakers app, just click that video right over there.